actually knocked me off the YouTube platform just because that's the power of the phone, I guess. So I am going on a drive, so I can't look at you guys and be safe, but I can talk. And I want you to know that I care about us. That means collectively, all of us. And I care about how we treat one another and how we don't overlook each other. There's a lot of needy people out there, but if we find out what their needs are, maybe we can fix the situation or get them the kind of help they need. Because saying that's not my responsibility, that doesn't help our society. It allows things to keep going crazily. And, you know, you're in America and have rights. But when those rights allow you to disregard your fellow brother and sister, you don't think there's something wrong with that? I tell you there is, and that's crazy. We need to help each other. We need to try. We need to recognize when somebody's angry and feeling like they want to hurt others. I mean, it's just these people need help and they don't know how to get it themselves, or maybe they just don't want it because they're so comfortable with their anger and how it makes them feel and how it makes the people around them feel. But that's not fair to us, for the people that aren't that angry and that are peaceful people that want to live peaceably among each other. Don't you want a healthy and calm lifestyle around you? Don't you deserve that? I think you do. I think you know you do. So I plead with you, please, in the name of Jesus, please do something differently in your life. Help somebody that needs help. Even if you don't offer it directly to them, find a way to get them help, because we can't have people shooting each other like this or killing each other. It's just wrong. I mean, I don't know anyone, Democrat, Republican, Independent, or anything, that agrees with shooting and killing. They all say they do. Then they, some of the Congress people, profess really stupid things that encourage people that are encourageable, that want a direction to go in. And they hear this stuff on the media or they read about it on a paper or magazine, and it implies certain things that they decide for themselves means, oh, so this is what our society really wants. Well, guess what? It's not necessarily the truth. You know what I mean? They just put that stuff out there so they can capture somebody's mind and heart and soul to do what they're hoping they will do. And that's what happens. How many times did President Trump get shot at? 3 at least, maybe 4. And the plans, how many times have plans been set up to get him? All because he's an independent thinker and he's not afraid to do what needs to be done. It doesn't make him right, doesn't make him wrong. It just means he's capable of making hard decisions that in my lifetime, I haven't seen very many presidents make hard decisions as hard as his. So, he's really revolutionizing the way the presidency is utilized. And I mean, people think, oh, that's a Republican thing, and it's MAGA, 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 MAGA. What? MAGA's the acronym just means "Make America Great Again." Why is that a bad thing? Uh, you know, Build Back Better. Oh, that's better. I got you. Yeah. So it doesn't matter. Everybody creates an acronym. Everybody wants us to go in their direction. If we don't go in their direction, we're working against the party's interests. Come on. How lame is that? And how lame is it that somebody wants to kill somebody for having a certain belief? People are afraid to come out of the house and say, I like President Trump, because they'll get shot. Literally, you've seen it on the news. There's such a rage against MAGA that if you're a Republican and you like Trump, you could easily get shot. But if you like Chuck Schumer and you like, you know, all the other Democratic presidents or Democratic uh, Congress people, Nancy Pelosi and all that, if you like them, you're in good shape. You're a happy camper. But if you speak against them, which is an opinion, and you're allowed to have an opinion, you are allowed to have an opinion. And whether it's right or wrong doesn't mean you should get hurt, beat up, annihilated, terminated just because you have an opinion. We have to give space to people that have an opinion. If we don't like their opinion, we back up and say, no, 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 I don't want any of that. So that's okay. You don't have to stick around and listen to their opinion if you don't like their opinion. But I'd listen to your opinion, even if I didn't like it, because I'd want to know what you're thinking. I want to know why you feel the way you do, why you think the way you do, and why, in your opinion, uh, constructive, positive things, what pathway we need to go down to make our country a better country, not just, talk about it, but do something about it. And I know as a citizen, like, it doesn't seem like we have much that we can do but vote. Well, guess what? We can vote, and we should vote. And we can also send our congressmen, congresswomen, legislators, senators, and all the people that represent us in the government notes, messages, emails, letters. Go to their office and say, look, I don't agree with this, and I hope you can tell me if you're the one to help me handle this or who I should communicate with to handle it. The people in the various government offices will tell you that, you know, you've called the right person. I'll let the congressman know. Okay, maybe you should call this person or this representative because he handles these kinds of affairs in our legislature. It's just get help. Get help by doing something about it. Do more than just, you know, load your pistol. I mean, it's ridiculous. Why in God's name does the first thing come to mind is when you're angry and you don't agree with something, that it should be eliminated, terminated, or killed? That's wrong. That is just so wrong. And being that it's so wrong, it doesn't matter if you're Democrat, Republican, Independent, or anything. You shouldn't be telling people to kill others or implying that they wish the people were dead. I mean, that's just wrong. Because think about how your words influence others. They really do. Your words are more powerful than you think they are. They go deep into the hearts, minds, body, and souls of people and create a new understanding. And maybe they don't have their own understanding, but they gravitate towards yours because it kind of falls in line with what they feel. But what you feel encourages them to do what they did: murder, kill, shoot, whatever it is. How do you feel about that? Do you feel something should be done about the way we talk to each other, like the way I'm talking to you now? I mean, how do you like the way I'm talking to you now about this subject? Does it resonate with you? Or do I piss you off? Or, are you like, rah, rah, go, Minister Charles Nolen? I don't know. I don't know what people are doing out there, but I know that we've got to help each other. That's just it. It doesn't matter. I'm a Christian minister, but so what? If I can't save other people's lives and save my own, then what's the point of being here? You know, if I'm going to have to live every day thinking, geez, what am I going to do about it? How do you deal with that? I can't see what you guys are writing down there. I mean, it's just hard. I'm at a red light. So it says, God, I am God. And then what if I don't like them? You're not leaving today. Look, the person who said, I am God, there is only one God. There are many countries and many beliefs and many religions around the world. That I can promise you. Do I realize what? But there is only one God. That I can promise you from studying the Bible as deeply as I have. I am a licensed minister. I just don't throw that lightly in front of my name. I I love life. I love the life that God has given us. I want people to feel not afraid. And even if there's people out here that aren't afraid that'll go and say their opinion regardless of what happens. We've got to protect people's opinions. We got to protect each other from being beat up, hurt. We've got to. It's not a matter of should we? Do we get involved? No, we have to get involved. This is not, uh, you know, if you see a lady getting beat up, what do? Just watch, wait, call the police. That's it. That's all you can do because you can't help. Well, if two or more are gathered in my name, you have the strength of 10,000. That's what the Lord promised. So please believe you can do it, and you will be able to do it. Believe in uniting all of us together for the right thing, and we will get it done. We have to. Do you understand me? We have to love. We have to treat each other in ways maybe we're not accustomed to, maybe we're not used to. Maybe we think we didn't get loved by our mothers and fathers. Maybe we were rejected. Like my childhood was rough. I mean, uh, my parents had a little bit of money, and they put me on a round trip ticket is what they gave me to California from Pennsylvania. And then what happened was I went out to my father's sister's house. I had no idea they already had this planned out. And my father's sister said, "Let me hold your ticket so you don't lose it." And I should have said, "Hell no." And but I didn't. And then I was trapped out there. And then his sister said, "You're going to go with my son up to Allegheny, California, gold mine in the Oriflame mine." Now, I had no desire to do that whatsoever, but I was forced to. And I never got a ride back on an airplane or otherwise uh, from California. It was Carmel, California that I ended up in. But it's um, it's a bad thing when people treat each other like that. And we need to talk to people about the way we treat each other. We do. I mean, it's like what Kat Timp said the other day on Greg Gutfield. You know, if a message is sent out that Forgive me, I'm pulling into a car wash. And I don't know if we can do it because we have to do it. It's not a matter of should we do it. We have to. And we can help each other. We have to learn to love ourselves. See, God loves us, and that's where we get our learning how to love. But we have to learn from His love how to love ourselves and people closest to us, the family, kindness, gentleness. These are in the Bible. This isn't just something I'm telling you should do. It really is a factual you should do from the Bible. I'm not making it up, in other words. I'm not just telling you to tell you. God Himself proclaimed this as the truth. If you pick up the Bible and read it, you would understand what Holy Bible means. Like, make it an acronym, for instance. The acronym of Holy, Holy, and Bible, Bible. It's like He only left you basic instructions before leaving Earth. Hello. It turns out after reading the Bible and continuously reading the Bible, re-understanding what's going on, that He is trying to give us instructions how to be the best people we can be. And that's what we want to do. We want to be the best people we can be. I hope you could hear me while I was going through that car wash because that was pretty loud. But whether you can or you can't, um, I'm sure you can hear me now. So I hope I'm doing right by you for talking this long, for filling up the waves like this, the airwaves or the internet waves. I don't know about subscriptions and please subscribe and all that stuff, and asking people to subscribe and click on notifications. It's all nice, but you know, my channel's always been really small. It's never like caught on. It's never. I think, you know, I think YouTube buries me somehow because I violated them terms of service like twice, and they uh, they just don't want to. I guess. I don't know. It seemed like I was heading towards having 10,000 subscribers. Then all of a sudden it went down to like 2,000 and they took them away. They had their reasons. So that's all I can say about that. I don't know how to build a YouTube channel that is popular and exciting. I'm not Bo Derek, a sex symbol for you to look at. I'm just a man with a heart, mind, body, and soul that actually genuinely cares about my brothers and sisters, regardless of who you are, regardless of the color of your skin. I just want people to get along. I'm sure that's run through your mind to get along with everybody, but we have to help those that are being pulled in a different direction and they could potentially hurt people. We have to look for those people. Pick you up. What do you mean? That's all I could say. More about that. Them put you down. Pick me up. Oh shit! Excuse me. I didn't mean to curse. I just stopped driving to read your words. I was at a red light, but still, I didn't go when it turned green. Um, The person who picks you up, believe it or not, and you're going to think I'm crazy, is you. Your belief system picks you up emotionally. It rises your emotional level. If you want to change and be happier around people, and have them see you as a nice person or whatever, jolly, happy, nice person who's a good guy to have. I want that guy to work for me. You have to change and put yourself mentally and spiritually in that light and frame of mind. God helps you. He moves things when you move things. He's here with us right now in your home and mine. It's not like you have to look around for him. He's with us all the time. The impossible thing to think about as a human being is how can God be in all places at all times? Because he created the universe and he is existence itself forever and ever and ever. From the time of, if there was ever a beginning, and I'm not so sure there ever was, because in God's world, things may run completely differently than we think. He's given us a finite world for so we could learn to understand and come to terms with our behavior and see what we can do to pick ourselves up and rise ourselves to a standard. And what guidelines has he given us? The Holy Bible. And it's in there. Some of it's hard to understand. I'll give you that, especially the King James Version. I highly recommend the Amplified Version if you're not used to anything biblical. And hopefully it's in your language. But I'm here to encourage you and to ask for your help the same way I'm going to help people. I'm going to help people. Like what I'm telling you, I'm going to do. I'm not going to, sit by and not notice things happening and just let it go by, because that could lead to a dangerous situation. And we are the caretakers for our brothers and sisters. And our brothers and sisters don't have a color. They're everyone. We all bleed red. That's the God's honest truth. So I hope in Jesus' name that I've touched your heart, your mind, body, and soul, and that you are encouraged to try harder to get along. Put God in your heart, have a relationship with him, learn from his word what he's trying to tell us, look for the 10 commandments, understand as it was in the beginning, it is now. Understand there was an Old Testament and a New Testament, but one testament doesn't counter the other one. It's God's supreme capability. I mean, God does have a supreme capability. I think you can understand that, right? Anyway, I am going to try, and if I'm not too tired, because I have this life terminal disease called idiopathic pulmonary fibrosis, and I've been with it for 3 years now. They say you got about 5 to live. I have no idea how it's going to work out for me. I hope I go on beyond it because I want to serve God on earth. I really do. And I want to put together some nice productions that help people. One of the productions I want to do is I want to interview some of these soldiers that have been given houses from the T2T, Towers to Tunnels organization, and then bring that to you on my channel. Yes, I do. I'm working on that right now. I've already got a call into their corporate headquarters to try and work it out. So I hope it works out. Anything's a possibility. We hope and pray for the best to come your way. Do God's way, and you'll have things work in your way. See, I know I go to TikTok a lot and I scroll through these things and they keep on giving me, Jesus wants you to stay on this page and, hear this prayer. If you scroll away from this page, you're given over to the devil. It, to me, it's like, would God do this? Really? Does it even make any sense? I don't know. But what I do know is that it's wrong. I know that it's wrong. Do you know what's right? Can you help me do things that are out of sight? I'm just making this up, guys, as I'm going along. So I hope you don't mind. Anyway, I think I should stop the broadcast for now and tell you I love you, my brothers and sisters. Stay on my channel if you can or you want to, if you like my content. Tell others about me if you can or if you want to. And help me grow this channel. I don't even know how to do it, honestly. I've tried. I've paid people to help me, everything. But I really think YouTube has got me buried at the bottom of their algorithm. Don't let him get out on the main road. um, I do have an opinion, and I want to hear yours too. God bless you. Have a good night, and I will create something more soon. Bye bye.